Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. So today I'm giving you guys a video that I've wanted to do for a really long time. A video that I've put a lot of thought into and a lot of trial and error into. I've actually been working on this for a few weeks now after the advice from my pediatrician, our pharmacist, and some family and friends. I came up with 5 teething must-haves. These are my baby's teething must-haves. These are what keeps me sane right now. This is what's keeping my baby somewhat comfortable. It is not easy. Teething has not been easy on us whatsoever. Yes, he is only 4 months, but he is absolutely showing all of the signs of teething. It is never too early. So when we talked to our pediatrician, he said, guess what? It's never too early. They don't rule it out at any stage, especially not over 2 or 3 months old. So we are definitely right in there. We're in the nitty-gritty. We are starting, we are in the process, and it is not easy on him and it's not easy on us. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to give you the 5 must-haves that I have, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the stuff that were recommended to me that didn't work. Just to give you guys a little bit more of an overview and shed some light on maybe your teething situation. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into it with my first teething purchase. So the first thing that I got is the amber teething necklace. I ended up getting this when he was about 12 weeks old, only because he was drooling, and a lot of people that I know, friends and family, were recommending this. It comes in all kinds of different colors. We chose this one just because I really thought it was pretty, and we have put it on him since he was 12 weeks old, and the biggest thing I've seen is that he is drooling so much less. There's so much less drool coming out of that poor baby's mouth, which is great, which is also helping with rashing and all kinds of other different symptoms. But the biggest thing that it says is that amber necklaces are meant to warm up against baby's skin around his neck, and it releases something called succinic acid, which is supposed to help reduce inflammation. So we have definitely liked that one. The next thing I got is very much in conjunction with drooling, are these very, very cute bandana bibs. I'm really enjoying these super cute bandana bibs. The reason being, number one, is that they're lined with terry cloth on the back, which is great for absorption of all kinds of liquids, especially that drool that's just coming out of baby's mouth. So we're loving these. You can get these pretty much anywhere. We ended up getting these from a local Etsy shop. She's also a work-at-home mom, so I really do love to support work-at-home moms. And the patterns are super cute. You can pick out your own patterns, or you can pick out from the list that she has provided, and I really love this one for winter time. And they are super cute on baby. When he's wearing them, they go with a lot of his outfits, and we have more of them as well. And they're just super cute, and they don't seem to be bothering him at all while he's wearing them. The next item on my list is a pretty crazy item. I never thought that in a million years that I would be spending $30 on this rubber chew toy. Yes, you probably already guessed it. It is this thing, Sophie. Who would spend $30 on a rubber chew toy? Well, let me tell you who. A desperate mother who hasn't slept in 3 days because her baby won't stop screaming. Day in, day out, all he did was scream and fuss and put his fingers in his mouth and his blankets and everything he can get his hands on. He was trying to shove them in his mouth and it wasn't working. This here has this wonderful rubber texture to it. It's like a soft, kind of grainy, it's a weird rubber texture. It has so many different parts that he can put into his mouth. So he puts the legs into his mouth. He's 4 months old. He's able to hold on to the neck, or he'll hold on to the legs and put the ears in his mouth or the nose in his mouth. He licks it, he sucks it, he chews on it. I don't know what else he does with it, but this thing is definitely giving him comfort. The biggest thing, that noise is so distracting to him. It's so comforting to him. I don't know why, but it makes him stop doing all kinds of sounds when that is going. So we love it. I know there's a lot of contradiction on Sophie. A lot of people are saying, well, what if there's mold in it? Oh, well, I've cut mine open. Well, we've known people who cut them open. Everyone said that there was no mold in it. So we were confident. I do encourage you to do your own research though, because everyone has their own opinion. So please do your own research when it comes to any of the items that I'm showing you. I am not a doctor. I am not a primary caregiver. I'm not anyone who's willing to give you advice right now. This is just what is working for us. But we have blocked the hole back here, and then we don't submerge Sophie into water ever. This is not a bath toy. It's not something that you want to put in your sink with water to clean it. You can wipe a damp cloth on it. But what I found super convenient and easy to to wash Sophie and all of our other toys and binkies and stuff are these Oliva Naturals Passy toy wipes. These are so wonderful. They smell so nice, and it safely cleans toys and baby feeding accessories, which is perfect. So we just quickly give Sophie and all of his other toys a quick wipe before he uses them, or if they've fallen on the floor, or if another baby has held them, or while I'm holding this today, like my hands are clean, but still, I will give Sophie a nice wipe down before I give her back to our baby. So the next thing on our must-haves teething list was also something that we went to when we were desperate. We weren't sure what to get. We weren't sure what to do. I'm trying to stay away from the non-homeopathic remedies. I'm really trying to stay away from the Tylenols and stuff like that, unless he has a fever, or as a last result we have given it to him. But I am really enjoying these Camellia Drops. So the Camellia Drops are made for babies who are 1 to 30 months. They're made to help with painful gums, restlessness, diarrhea, and irritability, and they're a homeopathic medicine. What I really love about Camellia is that they come in this little aluminum kind of looking wrapper, and then 5 of them, 5, not 4, 5 of them come in the little wrapper, and then they're all individual sterilized units. So you just pull a unit off, pull the cap off, and then drop the little droplets in baby's mouth. I don't know if it's the liquid going into his mouth that's different than breast milk, or if the medicine is actually working, but he definitely seems to enjoy having all of that into his mouth, and it seems to be working in the long run. So the last thing on my must-haves list is not something that is your stereotypical teething must-have. It has definitely been working for us, more of as a just distraction, and the noise that it makes, and then the toy aspect of it, and the colors. It is this little Hippo. We ended up getting this and giving it to him since he could hold on to anything in his hands. And I don't know if it's the colors or the fact that it has little taggies and ears and all different little textures he can suck on and play with his fingers in. It makes this crazy crunching sound, which he absolutely loves. It's super distracting to him, especially when he was smaller. And then he has all of these little different textured rubber little things that he can put in his mouth. I don't think these work as well as chew toys as like the Sophie will, because this is kind of big to fit in a small baby's mouth. But all of the other aspects are great, and that is just an added feature. So guys, that's it for my teething must-haves. I'm going to talk to you about the few things that have not worked for us. Number one thing that was recommended to us was a cold washcloth. Now this one's not cold, it's just a washcloth, but our pharmacist did say to bunch it up, put it in the freezer, and then put it in baby's mouth. Well, let me tell you, my baby does not like cold things in his mouth at all. We have tried, and he makes all of the weirdest faces and sounds and spits it out and is not interested in it at all. He is not enjoying the cold things. The second thing is also in conjunction with that, and it's any kind of a jelly-filled teething ring that you would put in the freezer. Again, it's cold. He's not liking it. He'll take this one without it being cold because it has like this little rubbery spiky things on the top, which he's sort of enjoying, but again, this doesn't fit in his mouth. It barely fits in my mouth. But anything cold is a no-go for us, and I know it's been a no-go for a lot of people that I've seen. And when it was funny, because when I did ask our pharmacist about it, she said there was no proven studies on the homeopathic medicines, but that she did read proven studies on cold washcloths, which is super weird to me. But anyways, whatever. I've tried it all and it's not working. The next thing that I was really hoping would work, but has not worked, are any of these wooden teething things. Like, he does not want wood in his mouth. This is not comforting to him. This is hard. It's soft, but it's hard. He doesn't even know what to do with this. He licks it. It's not helping at all. It's very cute. This was given to us actually by one of our photographers, which is a wonderful gift, but he's really not enjoying this. He normally just plays with it or like rubs this up against him because it's nice and furry, but he doesn't even know what to do with this thing. The last thing that I'm not recommending, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist, so please, I do encourage you, do your own research. But the last thing that I'm not recommending is any type of gels that have numbing properties to them. That kind of scares me. There's been a lot of research done and a lot of people posting different things on how it could be dangerous, or certain issues can happen with your baby and stuff like that. So please do your own research, but for me, I am not recommending any of those things that are gonna numb your baby's gums. Teething is not an easy time, guys, so I do encourage you and pray for you and pray for your baby and hope that you guys can seek comfort in this time. And it's not easy, but again, if you've really enjoyed this video, if this is something that is inspirational for you guys, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm hoping to do more of these types of must-haves videos just to make mommyhood a little bit easier. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys.